And hello everyone. Hello. It's been a while. Hello, how are you all? No, there is no plan for another language right now. Sorry. Hello. Get installed. We will start very shortly. We will leave you a few minutes to get seated, get something to drink, get something to eat. And so yeah, we are on Twitch and YouTube. So hello Twitch, hello YouTube, hello both of you. I'm reading everyone. But it's a big room. I am home actually. It's not. I am not even at the office anymore. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start. There are some names that I recognize. Hello everyone. Okay, so don't hesitate if you have any question, as usual. So we're all supposed to be joined by Fellow, so I guess he will be here shortly, hopefully. Because we like to have our experts like talking about the games. They do it much better than I do. So yeah, what will we do today? So today we will be talking about AION 4.0, as you can see on the screen. We will be reading, like checking the patch notes, explaining what will happen, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, so yeah, don't hesitate to ask. And we will keep talking for a bit today. Like the update won't be up today. Like just to make it clear, there is no update today. We're only mentioning the patch notes, and that's it. So yes, I am with Vicious. Hello, Vicious.
Hello, and especially hello to everyone in the chat. Nice to be here.
So yeah, Vicious, it's been a while because I think the last time I had you on vocal was for the PvP tournament last year.
Oh yeah, the PvP tournament. Yeah,
exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah, reunion.
So yeah, that's nice. Thank you for being here, talking about the patch notes and everything.
And I think Philo is here too.
Oh, is he?
He just wrote he needs to be moved.
Oh, okay. What did I do? Oh, okay, I see.
Maybe the channel is locked for two.
Why did I do that? It's okay. We'll make it work. Where is it? No, it's supposed to be. What is happening? Ah, okay. Fellow.
There he is.
No, it
hello,
works.
Fellow.
Yeah, so something had to be broken. Like it's a tradition.
Oh, something break again?
No, it's okay. Should be all good now. Thank you. So hello, Fellow. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you. So, are you ready for 4.0 patch notes?
No.
What do you mean, no? You don't like it?
I am ready. I'm just not sure how people will receive everything, but we'll see. We'll see. Do we have moderators today?
We made a few changes, so
No, it's not about that. It's just in generalizing.
yeah.
Do we have mods though for today?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, don't worry. They will be around.
I did an overview yesterday, and I also tested it out, and there are a lot of things. Yeah, you guys can look forward to, in my own opinion. Patch has
Yep,
a lot of things.
Just need to.
That you guys will like.
I'm just being poked. I need to add a few stuff. Okay, should be better. Yes.
It's okay. I just realized that we. It's okay. I'm a little late. I just realized that different time zone. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Ah, that's why.
Yeah. Different time zone.
I wish it never comes late. He arrives when he expected it.
Exactly.
Okay, so on the sound, it should be better now. I increased my mic, I reduced a bit fellow because it was a bit high, and I guess we're all good now.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's jump into it. Because the patch notes is quite long, we will not go over every single point as usual, and we will publish them after the stream, so don't hesitate, you will be able to read everything yourself if you missed some. And yeah, let's get to it. So first thing first, sorry in advance, I don't have a release date yet. It will be like next week or the week after, but it's one or the other.
I mean, the release date will be next week or the after, or you mean you will announce it next week or the after? Okay. Just want to make sure.
I should have it before then. Or if not, we will have a few issues. So yeah, so as you see, it's quite long as usual, so all the different contents. And yeah, and in the end, of course, we'll have the AION Classic, the Classic Europe specifics. This one is, even for this patch, I think we have a lot of specifics, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, of course, first
I
thing,
really like them.
we have the new class, the new character, the orchestrator, then Luminous. Yeah, I think it was the main, like it is the big thing about the patch, but it was also the biggest complaint at first, because as you know, we have part 1 and part 2 at the same time, and for part 1, I think it was the most like disliked thing about the patch.
But
what
just to be clear, the class itself is called Luminous.
Yeah.
But the orchestra is just a prerequisite, like before the Ascent quest, right? Or am I misunderstanding it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So the class is Luminous.
Before the Luminous, she is an orchestrator.
Okay, like warrior and gladiator and warrior and templar, like that, basically. Okay, good.
You said Luminous. You just had one S. So yeah, Luminous. What can you tell us about the new class? Because of course we will talk about it a lot. What do you have to say for us, fellow our vicious?
Well, I did, if I might jump in first. I did a class tutorial, and yeah, a lot of guys will hate it, but also on the other hand, there will be people who love it. I mean, whenever a new class comes to the game, it's nice for people to test it out. Well, the class is a magic-based class. It has a new type of weapon, which is a melee combat weapon.
Yeah, it will be a rapier, right? Am I saying it right?
Yeah. And Luminous also has range skills, but mostly it's melee combat. However, the class just have it all. I think they mixed all the good skills from the other classes and combined it in one. So you have a group disper, you have a self-disper, you have insane nuke skills, you have a paralyze, you have silence, different combinations. You have 4 jump skills, and so on. And a recharger who resets all the cooldowns for your skills. So it's pretty buffed, I would say, but also a lot of fun. And every other class can profit from having a Luminous, for example, in their group constellation, PvE-wise and especially PvP-wise, because of the new Forte skill, which all of you will enjoy. And
yeah, I think it's Mezza Forte, the whole name.
Yeah,
and it's like it activates different skills depending on the class you have in your group.
Every class now has a Forte skill. For example, my own class has the Mass Fear, okay? And if you combine it with Luminous, you can Fear first. And after that, if Luminous combines the Forte skill, you have the Mass Fear ready again. And in theory, you can Fear now 2 times in a row. And so for every class, there's a Forte skill. And yeah, the Luminous is just a must-have in PvP and PvP-wise.
So I guess when the update starts, we will have a lot of new players in the starting zones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, well, indeed. So yeah, if you didn't see, we have a guide published. We published it on Monday. So explaining a bit like the Luminous in more details, like her skills, the combos, the forte mechanic and everything. So you can check it out on our forums. I can give you the link after the stream. I will share it again on Discord. And yeah, thank you, Vicious. Do you have anything to add, fellow?
Yeah, I think I have something really important to add. Maybe Vic will not agree with me, but that's fine. It's how freaking beautiful is it?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Like even in the trailer, I was like, we only show the new class, but it's
Indeed,
nice.
they put some nice details in it.
Yeah, nah, like
I mean,
even playing wise,
to be appealing.
Oh, definitely. But even playing wise, it feels really smooth, and it's like it's kind of a really, let's say, 2025 class, I would say. Does it fit in the story or generally in AION? That's something that people can debate on. But overall, it's also a fun class. I personally do not like it as much because I think I'm more the plate kind of player, so I'm more into Templars and gladiators and something like really with heavy armor. So in that case, I'm not that into it, even though I've played this class now twice to max level and I've just tried it out and just doing quiz. It's just it makes life really easy because, as he mentioned earlier, that there is a possibility to just reset your cooldown and just use certain skills a few times, which gives you the opportunity to just heal fully up in an instant. Or do insane damage in like a short time of period. So that's why the class definitely is really strong and players will enjoy it, and it's a must-have for group play, as you mentioned as well. But overall play style, I think it's a class that people will enjoy overall, and skin-wise and look-wise, everything. It's not bad. It's really shiny. It's 2025 and it looks good.
That's nice.
I think we will get the nerfed version, already nerfed version of Luminous, because it was even more buffed when it came out. Yeah.
Yes, we will get the nerfed
however,
version.
Even the nerfed version is insanely buffed. So
yeah, it's still OP.
Be OP.
It's like those characters. Yeah. Even if you nerf them 10 times, they will still be OP. Yeah.
Let's
just so we'll see.
Yeah. Let's just say it this way: in other regions, everybody has at least one of this class, like one alt. So
it's also fun. Like I played it, and it's a lot of fun to play it. Yeah, you should try it out.
So yeah, new class. I think we said everything we wanted. So yeah, it's only female character. We cannot have a male Luminous, at least not yet. Maybe that will change, but not now. Level cap increase, level 70 now, so you will have some more leveling to do. But
a lot more leveling.
Yeah, because apparently it's very long. Well, not apparently, it is very long.
The journey
most of the content
takes a while. Yeah.
can still be accessed if you're not level 70. So it's more like bonus levels, but it's not mandatory. It will become mandatory, but you can still do stuff even before reaching the max level. So you will have to do it, but you don't have to binge it. So there are a few changes on the character creation. I won't be opening the game right now to show the new widgets, but I have a video from content creator, so Inoki here. I will show a bit because she showed it. Just need to change screen. Yeah, I also have one from Ima. But why I love videos from Ima probably that they're in French. I love French, of course. Okay, so this is the video. I won't put the sound, I just want to show a bit of it. Again, I will also give the link to the videos later. Hima and Inoki both gave me links to their videos, so we will do it. So we have Luminous. So the new class, as you see, lots of animation, very cute character. Do we have the... I think we had... Oh, maybe I was wrong? Oh, okay, I was indeed. Oh no, it's on Hima's video, actually. Yeah, I guess you didn't have a lot of time, both of you, to do the videos, so good work, like both of you. I will like both the videos, even on my personal account. Okay, it was an Ima video. So yeah, it's a bit in French, but then you can see the new customizations, we should call it. So yeah, you have some presets on the left that you can already choose, and you have a few more colors, mostly for the hair. And these colors are like they're premium, some of them. So you will have more hair options, and more colors. We just wanted to mention it because I know a few of you like to have a very customizable character, so there you go. There is stuff for you too.
And the great thing is that even if you don't have or don't play the Luminous, you can still have the hairstyle.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's not just for Luminous, it's for every character. Yeah, thank you for making it clear. And yeah, a few fixes. So that's it for the character side.
It is important to mention, though, that the level cap has been increased to 70 before we move down.
Yeah. We did. Or maybe you wanted to add something about this?
No, I just wanted to mention that the
Yeah,
level has
we
been
did mention it.
increased to
We
70.
talked about it.
Ah, okay. Then I was late, so maybe.
No problem. So yeah, of course, new level cap, we will see later, new zone, new class. Of course, there will be a bit of changes regarding the instances. So yeah, all actual instances have been on our maximum level 70. So this one is obvious. The rewards, the monsters and chests have been leveled up to 65 now. So that's why we mentioned, like, you don't have to be level 70 to go inside, because you will still be able to do stuff even at level 65. So I think we changed the time for Tiark and Dranium. So it's now from 7 to 9 PM. And also new changes only for the Dranium battlefield. It is now a 4v4 battlefield. So a lot of rules changed also. It's now a lot shorter. But you can still queue as a group. That's something you requested some time ago. So yeah, you can still go as a 4-man pre-made in Dranium, and you can still go as a 6-man pre-made in Tiark. So that hasn't changed. So Dranium, have you tried the new version of Dranium already?
I haven't, no. Not to know.
What about you, fellow? I'm not sure if you actually. No, maybe you can't.
I think I did it once. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did it once. I mean, with less people, of course, the queues are going to be much faster.
Yeah.
But the inside has not changed as much. I mean, of course, I felt like the mob amount was shorter. Like there weren't as many. But it's. I mean, yeah. I don't really recall it as much.
They shorted it a bit, so the hidden mine battle got removed, where a lot of people got their PvP videos from. One-on-one situation.
Yes.
No, that was you were seeing content. A lot of videos. Yeah, a lot of videos of people fighting against each other in this mine battle. It was a one-on-one stare down. Yeah, that got removed, sadly, but yeah, I think Fellow's point is important, that the QE is shortened down and people will get faster entries.
Yeah, and since I think overall you will have more stuff to do, I think it's still great that it's shorter. Well, it's my opinion, of course, so maybe not everyone will agree with. So yeah, Dranium Battlefield, the rewards have been changed. So now it's not depending on your victory or loss, but depending on what you kill inside, basically. And you can get some mithril metal pieces. Yeah, this one is alone, but because it's important. I think that's all about the battlefields. But the dungeons, so yeah, again, we changed some PvP, we also changed some PvE, so we will see later that we removed some instances, but we also added new ones, of course. So I think we added two PvE and one PvP later. So the first one, the AION Citadel. This one is the 6 players one. I think this one is a time attack, right?
Yeah, you can skip different bosses, and or you can do them, and afterwards kill the end boss. I think that rewards will be different, and you can get the best PvE accessories from this dungeon that are much more, much better than the old ones that we had in Doka Abyss Cosmos. So this new instance is gonna be great.
So if I understand it right, for this dungeon, so you can either go to the boss and start killing him, and if you kill it within a certain time, you get all the rewards from every boss.
On the previous bosses,
Yeah. But if you can also do the long version, when you kill every other boss one by one, get your rewards, and then go back to the last boss, right? You can do both.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the end, it's for you to decide, like, if you want to go fast, but maybe with more risk to have less rewards, or if you want to go the long way, but make sure you have everything. So, and you can, that I saw already, you can just like teleport to the last boss. You don't have to run the whole way and ignore every ad. You can just teleport there.
Yes.
So yeah, 6 people, once per day. This one, this one you can technically do solo. It's max 6 players. Because the other one, the Labyrinth of Echoes, so it's the second dungeon. This one you have to be at least 4. I actually like that they did that.
Yeah, and you should go that daily, really, because you can get an insane title out of it, a permanent title. So no Deva Pass titles anymore. It's just a matter of time until you have your permanent title, and there's also Kina rewards in it, mana stones, and yeah, you need to be a bit geared, because the first 2 bosses you can do with casual gear, but the third boss, the Chromede, is dependent on your combat talent, and that needs to be leveled up a bit. So.
And the rewards depend on how well you do against Chromede, so you want to do best against her.
For now, there are only 3 stages, so even completing 2 stages will give you a lot of progress. And you will just reach getting your title faster.
And for the skin hunters in the future, for the pewter patches, this is going to be really important as well to run. So get into it now.
Get used to it.
Get used to it now.
So yeah, 6 people, level 60 minimum. So yeah, then again, you can do it before level 70. So don't worry. Once per day, 9 AM. So yeah, you need to be at least 4.
I guess I should mention this once. I don't know how Wick sees it, but even though the level cap is 70, the content mostly revolves around between 65, I guess, like
that's it. Like 70 is like a big bonus, but it's still a bonus. It's not
exactly
an obligation.
It's not a must to be 70 in a day. I mean, you can't reach that anyways, but yeah, it's not that important to be 70.
So yeah, inside you can get the Wandering Adventurer 3 title. So either fragments or the title directly, you can have it. It's a low percentage, but it is possible. And you can also, the whole group can get a Rare Mana Stone bundle.
You will get fragments that you can combine. So
I think it's 50 fragments that you need.
On the long run, you will receive your title.
So yeah, like if you grind, you can be lucky and just get it first try. But even if you don't, you can run it every day and get it. I'm not sure how many fragments you get every time. Do you have this info? Or?
I think they depend. Sometimes it
depends on the chest, and you can be more or less lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know when I say if I want to say it's random, because it's like it's always varies.
Yeah, it's a range, but there is some RNG inside. Okay.
So you don't have to go in 50 times.
Yeah,
It's actually much
really
less.
not.
Like in
Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks, if you're lucky, you can get your
And it's a
title.
good thing. It would be a lot of days.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything to the labyrinth? I think we mentioned everything there had to be.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the last one. So this one is a bit special. It's the Cradle of Doom. Hiding it. The Cradle of Doom is the third one. So this one is like kind of mixed PvE and PvP, but it's more like someone mentioned on Discord a few days ago. It's more like a DPS race. So you have 3 Helios, 3 Asmore. You each have your boss, and the first one to kill wins. Basically,
it's a DPS and movement race.
Yeah, because you can activate some traps and stuff. But
no, that's not what I meant with movement. I meant obviously both are doing certain skills.
For the portal after.
And if you're just standing there and if you're just tanking all the skills, then you won't be able to do DPS, of course. So that can kind of be a disadvantage. So that's why people should be focusing on the skills as well from the boss. And what is really, really, really important on this one is after you kill whatever, while or whatever, and you go through the portal, do not focus on the chest next to you. Run through in the big hole and focus the ones in there, because they are open for everyone and everybody can cast and get them. And then come back and open the boxes with the key. Because if you do the keys one first, the cast time is too long. By that time, when you go to the big room, most of the boxes will be gone because people have been taking them already. And I don't know which version we are getting, but for this dungeon, because in the whole way, PvP is open. So this is also something to look out. That depending on the version, if the PvP is open, then of course.
From what I saw from the dungeon was from QA servers, like our test servers. So like there were many people. So
another thing,
I'm not sure which one we will have.
that I like to mention, I had so this dungeon is 3 people, right? And there's the possibility that you enter it and you don't have a healer in your group, or you have a DPS chanter or something as a healer. So that's why it's really important and really critical to focus on the skills and everything, and don't just randomly die, because again, if you can't do damage, if you die, whatever, it's all DPS lost, and that means losing for the whole team.
Yeah, of course. A good DPS is first an alive DPS. So yeah, 3 Helios, 3 Asmos. For this one, you won't have a group queue. At least not at first. It's only solo. So also we want to make that clear. So you have 2...
It makes it more fun in my opinion, by the way.
Yeah, I actually prefer it this way, but I know not everyone will agree on that. But yeah. So you have 2 times per day. So in the morning at 11 or in the evening at 9. You can do it once per day, like every other dungeon we added. So you have your button to enter. And yeah, pretty much everything.
You should do it. Sorry, you should do it once per day, because you get like fragments that you can use to craft wings and stuff.
Yeah, for the Doomsayer's wings of war or magic. And also just to make sure, when you enter, you get a key in your inventory. So make sure you don't enter with a full inventory. Because I'm sure it will happen to some of us. So make sure your inventory has at least 1 slot. And so yeah, this one I think is pretty important also. When you enter the cradle, you lose all your buffs that you had before, so it's pointless to get buffed and then get in. You won't keep them. And yes, as someone just saw in the chat, Sunken Telos is getting removed.
Yeah, better use all your scrolls now.
Yeah, it's time. If you want to use them, it's now or never.
But don't worry, like getting AP won't be a problem in the future patches.
Yeah, we added a few sources.
A lot of AP. Yeah.
I think someone also asked about the XP, because some people run Sunken Telos for the XP there. And I saw that there is also an increase in XP for another dungeon. So yeah, Sunken Telos we deleted. Padmarashka's Cave is also gone. Maximum entry level to level 70, with an increase to level 65 for monsters and chests. So that's what Fellow said earlier. So the content is level 65, yes, and you can get to level 70 for bonuses. We had an enchantment stores and equipments to Wall of Lament, Faistos Disc, and Dokkaebi Realm.
That's a great one to farm resources now, because in every boss there will be enchantment stones and mana stone drops. Yeah, so it's good to farm resources here.
And I think also the point number 8 was a big request that we know it was coming, but I know many players were asking for it, that we have the entry to the Dokkaebi Realm on the airship and not you don't have to go there anymore. Burning Blood Fortress, so we added some enchantment stone, level 95. Also, you notice that it's not event anymore; it's supply, and I think many other event items will become supply items. I guess it will allow you to stack them better in your inventory, so taking less space in your cube. So I think also we had a few complaints about that. So yeah, Dokkaebi Realm, as mentioned, increased XP for defeating monsters and bosses. 9 monsters and bosses. You can get the armor now. Are these big changes for Dokkaebi? Because I see some fixes and stuff, but is it important? Is it still a big dungeon?
What's really great is the buckwheat jelly to spawn the temple god, because that was random before, and so you had to talk to all the NPCs, and maybe you got it, or maybe you're not, and now it's safe if you talk to Sunday Oak, which is an NPC in the instance. You will receive that.
Okay, so that's good.
That's a good change.
Nice. Oh, also the change the red bean pasta so it can be received by all party members. That's cool.
This one
a
is
lot of more beans to throw at the bosses.
Yeah, now you can do it easily.
Maybe people will do with more than 2 now.
Well, mostly they added the luminous gear in it, which the clothes have attack speed, which is also good for the clerics. So yeah, but the bosses stay the same.
Then we have changes to the old dungeons. So Faistos Disc, Wall of Lament, we'll go to Tartarus after. So Faistos Disc, Wall of Lament, mostly they have been simplified, and you don't have the limited number of attempts now. And you have also a new time attack mechanic. So you have 6 chests that spawn when you start Doom Samael, and the faster you kill it, the more chest will stay at the end. So it's again a race against time with mana stones, and you can still get the cloth armor. So everything.
Yeah, they despawn pretty fast. So for some people, it's good to go in small groups to farm more resources, and for others who want to compete in the time race, just go with 6 people, because you need really strong DPS for it.
And do you know I'm seeing the supply mana stones. So you can with the craft window, with the new craft window, you can transform even your event mana stones into tradable mana stones. So
because if you merge supply ones, it gives you not supply ones, normal ones.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. So since supply and event should be the same thing, that's why supply should work as well. That's what I'm saying. Event won't definitely work. That I know for 100%. But supply, I haven't tried supply once. I'm just assuming it also works because it's the same thing.
I think the event stuff doesn't work.
No, the event for stuff works. I tested it.
The event works, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the event
Then I'm
mana
wrong
stones
on this.
work. Yes,
I
yes,
just
yes.
tested it with the normal 50 and level 60 mana stones. Okay, well, that's good.
No. The event ones I tested yesterday, and then
Okay.
it procced, and I got the blue one. So why not?
Oh,
Hey, that's nice.
the new upgraded mana
See,
stones.
it can happen. It's not a
Yeah.
0.1%. So yeah, that's it for
And I
5
shouted
stars Wall
at-
of Laments. Yep.
Then I shouted and was happy, but I couldn't show anyone because it was on the test.
I'm sure if you ask that nicely, maybe also I can give you. I'm joking, of course.
Yeah, but I think the main goal is now in this patch to farm resources over and over again. Try to upgrade your mana stones with the new Altar of Aveyance. Yeah. And that's why the rework of these instances is so important.
Yeah, and I quite like it because it sounds more like on the grind side than on the full RNG side. So maybe
It's
I'm
more the
wrong,
grind
but
side, but the grind is not hard. Like, so it's not as RNG
Yeah, it's
anymore.
just
It's more like
tedious.
you are rewarded more, but
Yeah.
the grind is not as hard. It's like the things you would be doing anyways, you are just getting double and triple rewarded now.
It feels more rewarding, and yeah.
Yeah, that's something I like. So yeah, also changes to Tartarus. So requirements for the Seal Guard to appear have been removed. And again, now you have, just like Doom Samuel, you have chests spawning when you start the fight, and
Time race, yeah.
it's a time race again. Then a few fixes. I'm seeing a few questions. So patch notes are not online yet. They will be uploaded after the stream. So you can either watch the stream with us or you can just wait after we are done. But yeah, they won't be online then. But yeah, that's it. What do you say? We make a little break here because there is something that I forgot at the beginning. I do have, as usual, a few gifts. For all of you, I have codes that you can use in-game. Yes, exactly, Bogus. Got it. So the first one is Luminies is almost there. I'm gonna put it on YouTube also. See what I did there? The Luminies. But then I forgot an S, I just noticed. It's okay. Do you have any questions regarding what we saw so far? I'm going up the chat a bit. What do you mean, Zachary, when you talk about being behind? Like, because like we are getting the updates like, on a good rhythm, I think. Yeah, for the code, you need to go in the shop, but it's not in the Gameforge client. It's in the shop in-game. You click the 3 bars and you have there redeem a code. And then you should be able to get it. In this code, what is it? This one you have Mana Stone selection boxes and Connoisseur food selection boxes. But it should work. Like Lesser made sure of it. So yeah, go in the shopping game. You have the 3 bars at the top right. You click it, you click redeem a code, and then you do.
Well, I am gonna say, so somebody just mentioned it gives 5 mana stones and food. I mean, technically add 1 more mana stone, and it could be potentially be a blue mana stone, just saying.
Oh, because when you merge them, you can have the... When
Exactly.
the update comes. See? Aren't we nice? Free fusion.
Yeah, and if I just can throw in a useful tip, save your
Yeah.
resources for the upcoming features. For example, if you have epic gear or if you have golden gear, just save it for now, visit later, because there's a new system where you can craft the newest PvP armor. Yeah, you don't need to spend AP anymore, and you will need it. It's called the Seal's Hammer, and you don't need an extraction tool anymore. You just disenchant the items that you drop, and therefore you will get, when you extract an item, you will get other items that you need to craft or upgrade stigmas and stuff, so just save it for now.
Yeah, we will mention it later, but yeah, there will be a disenchantment mechanic, and so yeah, you should keep your gear for now.
You can't buy PvP gear with Kuna, but you can craft it, so you don't need to go thousands of Telos runs anymore. That's why they removed it. You can simply craft it. So yeah, you all guy that it will fasten the process in gearing up a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the code a bit more for those who didn't have it. Yeah, Doom, then you have everything then. Supposed to PvE to get PvP gear. Well, I guess you can...
Yes.
Yeah.
You can say that, yes. I mean, the option is, I think you can still buy it with mithril metals, the common way. The new sieges, they give tons of AP, really tons of AP. So there are two ways now to obtain the AION Fleet gear, Fleet Commander's gear, which is the tier 1 gear, PvP gear. It's either you craft it, or you just buy it.
I think with this, it's only the weapon that you craft, right? Or is it the whole gear?
No, you can craft the gear.
Okay, it's craft the gear.
You can craft everything and then upgrade the weapon, yeah.
Ah, okay, that's why I remembered the weapon.
You need that for upgrading the weapon too, like if you disenchant the gears, for the new weapon.
Oh, I don't know if you have the option already in that fusion weapons don't need to be fused anymore. Is that in there already?
Yeah, it is in there.
It's in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so
I will show it because this is on...
We'll speak about it when we get to that. Yeah.
This is on Hima's and Inoki's videos, so I will show it.
Someone was asking you a question, Rick. Someone was saying what will be the main income for AP after the patch. So let me just give you half of the answers already. So there's one option that is coming in, that is a Gamefush only option that was implemented, which is like the amount of Abyss points in the arena were drastically increased. But we're gonna get to the arena part later on.
So like we've seen it a few weeks again and again. Please increase the rewards in arenas. It's great that you kept it, but it's not interesting to do so. Now it is.
But we're gonna get to the arena part later because there's much more to it.
Yeah, and the Gameforce specifics are like the very last thing we'll see.
But don't worry, as I said, AP isn't a problem anymore. You will get tons of AP.
And you should need less also then.
Since you're not losing it anymore when you die, it's not that big of a deal anyways.
Because now you have the PvP points instead, the ranking points. So yeah, let's keep going. New big thing. New zone, the Chiamaranta Mesa. Well, it's new, but in Classic.
Oh, you guys will love it. Because it's a free flight zone. Like it's divided in three zones, and now you can free fly. You don't need pods. You just have unlimited flight time. You can explore
but isn't it
whole
only in the skies? Because on the bottom side you can't.
Honestly,
you can.
Around
but
the ships,
it's divided like in three parts. And in some parts you can fly, and in some parts you can't. But in the upper, it's like the upper Mesa sky. It's a complete flight zone.
Yeah, basically you have two levels. So you have the Mesa at the bottom and you have the skies at the top. So the Mesa is like the big ground. So this is the 3 zone that Vicious mentioned. So you have a Elysian zone, Asmodean zone, and you have a Balor zone in the middle. So PvP is in the Balor zone only. Like around the airships, you have unlimited fly and it's neutral zones. And in the Balor zone, then you have PvP and you can't fly anymore. And in the skies, I think it's always PvP also. but you have the unlimited fly. And I think I read that it's like you can't have groups in the skies. Or am I thinking about something else?
No, you can build groups.
Yeah, you can have
That,
groups.
It was the Legion battle that we
Oh.
can discuss later. But you can build groups in the sky, and you also do your dailies there. There are like 5 or 6 quests that you need to do daily. It also helps you to level up. It gets you armor parts, it gets you medals, it gets you mana stones, and yeah, the new dailies they are here. They are fast to do, and yeah, it speeds up the level process.
Honestly, I feel like this is how Abyss should have been at the original launch. You know, it's like the maze map is like, it reminds me of this is how Abyss should have been. I really like the maze map. It's really fun.
Yeah, but it's been really 20 years since the Abyss, so...
Yeah,
so
but this is like how it should have been.
We had time to think about it.
Oh.
But it looks very nice, actually, even like to fly around and stuff, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, Balor, you can fly. So, yes, again, all monsters will be level 65, so you don't have to be worried about your level too much.
And they also drop important stuff.
So what do we have? Oh yeah, so you have... So also, one thing to notice is that since we have this new map, everything in Left Saran has pretty much been removed. Like, not removed, the zone still exists, but you don't have much to do there anymore. Everything will be happening mostly in Tiamaranta Mesa. So you have the new raids, you have new timed events, you have the farm, you have the PvP, like everything happens now in Tiamaranta Mesa. So you can get into the skies either by Black Cloud merchants, or we will see later also the new, like, not mechanic, but a new time events, the Watcher Eyes. And these will also allow you to get in the skies. For free, I guess, this one.
Doesn't cost much, Kina, but you have a portal on the ship that teleports you to Mesa Sky.
Oh, okay.
So they made it really convenient to move now with a rework of the whole teleportation.
Yeah, so also you will have teleports with the watching eyes and stuff. So yeah, you can move very fast everywhere, and I think that's nice. Because there will be a lot of time events, so at least you, like, it's hard. It will be hard to miss them.
Yeah.
And also, many locations have a neutral zone where you can arrive and get set up before going to fight each other. So that also I find nice, so you can't just wait at the teleport point. So the Eye Battle, this one I think will be a big one. I guess we should have a lot of fights.
That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
Do you want to explain what watching eyes?
What the eye is? What the eye is?
You sound very hyped, based.
Yeah, it's. I mean, okay, so it's like the OG Eye of Tiamaranta. Of course, it has been changed a little, but the overall mapping is the same. So it is definitely one place to be to do open PvP. It also is highly rewarding because, as in back in the days where you would be opening, looking for keys, opening the chests, and then getting the rewards. So it has similarities to that. The rewards are different. Now you can basically get everything. So it's definitely a place where you can grind for hours and get your items. I'm not going too detailed right now into the items right now because my knowledge blurs from the Win servers and from like the original patches, so that's why I'm trying not to go into details, but like definitely it is a place where you can get insane amount of Abyss points and just like drops and gears and craft materials, and yeah, it's a good place to be. And the mobs are also I mean, they are a bit stronger, like they're at the grind level. The elites you would need at least a little help to do, but it's definitely something that is doable. One thing, it's still the same, which I think it's good. The big guys again follow you till oblivion.
You can train
Okay,
the opponent.
Lots of fighting, no reset. That's nice. That's what we want.
So better kill them before continuing.
Oh, hey guys. Okay, so yeah. So as Felo mentioned, there will be a lot of fights over the watching eyes. So you have 3 types: greater, medium, lesser. They can change every 5, 10, or 15 minutes. Yeah, that will be very active, I guess, because okay, so in each zone, like the faction zones, the eye won't change. So these ones, it's your faction, so you can still get your quests because there are daily quests linked to the eyes also. So you can always get your quest, no matter what happens. And then you have the battle zone with eyes that can be conquered by one faction or the other.
The best way is actually to fly to Tierra Mesa and fly from up to down. Like, don't work yourself up from the. It's better to fly from the heavens down to those eyes to turn it.
Heavens.
Yeah,
that sounds epic.
So yeah, when watching eye can be captured again, every player on the platform will be removed, or will be teleported away, I should say. You won't lose a character, don't worry. But the kiosks will be removed. Then, when watching eye can be captured, it becomes a combat zone. So be careful, it's a real combat zone, is the one like you can hit your allies, basically, so be careful if you send too many AoEs. If you can't take it, the battle will drop it back. So it will always be moving. What I wonder though, I just thought about it. Do you know, like, if the battle takes the eye, do you still have to wait 5, 10, 15 minutes to capture it again, or is it just free?
I think there are times.
Do you
after you capture it, there are times.
Yeah, but even for battle then?
I think even for battle, or I think you have to wait a bit.
Yeah, that would make sense. I just
you can retake it. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure. And for I think it's only for the medium and greater one, you can use them as a teleport statue. Again, very nice. More teleport points for your faction. And we mentioned earlier the skies, the Terramenta skies. You can get there. Like, if you capture a greater eye, you can use an updraft to go there. So that's the free method. Just need to kill everyone on your path, but easy.
It sounds more complicated, Chet, than it is. Like, the questing in Tierra sounds really complicated, but it's not that complicated.
Yeah, no, it's just because like there is a lot of new stuff, so it sounds a lot, but you will get used to it very quickly.
And it's actually, I wouldn't say it's less to do, but it's like more. It just makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah, it's more natural stuff, right?
Yeah, true.
So then you have also, with the Terramenta Mesa, the Balik Treasury. This one, most of you should know already. Because the Balik Treasury is basically the old, like the new version, I should say, of the Eye of Terramenta. So it's another zone with also timed events. You can get keys on mobs down there. When you get those keys, you can open chests, normal or golden chests, and you can get some Battle Lord treasure bundle.
Yeah. In here, I guess it's important to say that sure, you have the possibility to get various items, but the most important item, in my opinion, would be the upgrade item where you can upgrade your weapons, your PvP weapons. So that is definitely to look forward to. And it's not time gated. You can kind of do it anytime.
Yeah.
Just go grind, get your items, and be the first to have the ultimate weapon.
The only time gate, well, it's not really a time gate because it's random times, is the safe. There will be a safe that appears in one of the rooms down there with a mini event. Like when you activate the safe, it will spawn battles and the room will close, become a combat zone, and then you have to basically kill everyone and kill the guard of the safe to get the reward. And so this one is random.
Ox asked a question, what's better, buy Commodore gear now with AP or save up the AP? You can basically buy it now or do it later, doesn't matter. However, later there will be the Seals Anvil, which is a new function. And here you can craft the Elite Fleet Admiral Armor selection box with 100% probability. You just have to spend some resources on it, like I explained with the disenchantment of the new gears, and then you can craft this gear. Yeah, so it's up to you. But there won't be any new PvP gear added, so it doesn't matter. You can spend your AP now or save it.
So to craft an Elite Commander Armor selection box, you will need 10 Seals of Eternity. The Seals of Eternity are actually, you get them by DEing gear, any gear. So you, depending on how high the gear is plus, if it's like plus 1 to 10 or 10 to, I think 13 is the next stop, and then from 13 to 15. 15 gives you the most amount, so it's all about how high the gear is to give you the amount of what kind of rewards you're gonna get. There are different varieties of this, the item Seals of Eternity fragments. There are different varieties. It's like in three stages. So depending on what you get, it's also in how you can use the as for crafting. The second item what you need is a Noble Magic Stone. You need 2 of those. So the Seal of Eternity you need 10. Noble Magic Stone you need 2. Noble Magic Stone you need again Seal of Eternity fragments. You need Noble Magic Stone fragments which you gather, and you need fine elemental stones, which are like, all these items are really easy to get. It's like nothing of them is really hard to get. So you just need 2 of those. Then you craft the Noble Magic Stones. Sure, there's a lesser probability while crafting that you fail some, which is again not that big of a deal, because in the end of the day you just have too many, so it doesn't matter that much. With Seal of Eternity, it's kind of the same. Like you can craft 11 at a time, but then again you will have so many that you wouldn't be bothered as much. And the last item you need, which you also need to gather, is a special Greater Armor Flux. And as Vic just mentioned, the craft itself is then 100% to give you your gear. So it kind of depends on you. If you want to just stack up your MS points and just keep it, it's fine. But if you want to just go ahead and just do it this way, it's also not that big of a deal. It kind of gives just 2 options depending on what kind of player you are to be able to have full PvP gear in the end.
That was really complete. I'm seeing 2 questions like on Twitch and YouTube. So different questions, but they have the same answers. On Twitch, I'm asked if there will be ways to catch up regarding gear. And on YouTube, someone asked if we plan to do something to bring more people back to the game. Basically, yes for both. Well, maybe not catch up per se, but we will have some events, of course, along with the update, to help you like get your new character or your old characters like up to date, and then we will have more active events. And I won't spoil now, so I won't give more details than that. But yes, we have stuff prepared for new characters, and after that for like more activity, we should say. I also wanted, so back to the Patchnotes, I just wanted to mention also in the Baroque Treasury, you can get your Lord Chosen bundle that you can actually upgrade. So you can, I think you can loot major ones directly, but you can also loot lessers, and then you can upgrade them by killing more monsters, looting more. And of course, the higher it is, the more rewards you get.
So So the way that works is you have, again, grades. You have the white grade, you have the green grade, you have the blue grade, and then you have the eternal grade, So the way it works is depending on how many. So the upgrade should be 50 to... Bro, I'm getting so many matches. Calm down, people. So the upgrade should be 50 to 1, and then 20 to 1, and then again 22 to 3. So in the end, you can have 3 of the highest, and depending on which box you decide for, you get like the rewards. So the lowest ones are like with balling materials and craft materials and whatnot, and as you go higher, it gives you even gear pieces that you can DE again, or like even you can have like weapons and whatnot, and you can have like the highest grade, which gives you also other treasures and other loot. But it is really rewarding. But please do not open the white ones, because the white ones are kind of trash. I would at least try to get at least a blue or higher tier, but that's up to you, obviously.
Listen to the one who knows everything. It's really nice to have CCs because they have much better advice than I do. So it's nice.
I mean, you can basically also pre-farm the materials right now. That gives you an early advantage to craft your gear. For example, there are the Legion support coins. You can buy that from the broker right now. And for example, you can stack the level 55 PvP gear or accessories, which you can buy now. They will delete it later. So just stack that, and when the patch is released, you can disenchant those items, craft your eternity marks and everything you need for the seals anvil to craft your PvP gear.
You don't have a lot of time, so do it fast.
Yeah.
So yeah,
spend your coins, spend your Legion coins now.
Yeah, a PvP order when you get into the Balik Treasury for XP. Surprise mission when the safe appears. So it's basically, it serves as an alert to get to it. And I think that's all for this part. So yeah, I mentioned earlier we have a lot of timed events. Well, there we have new ones. So we have the Incarnate Conquest. So it starts...
That's a good one.
Yeah, this one looks like a big one. So at 9:30 every day. So it's basically it's the one with the portals, right? Yeah, I got it. So you
spawn
have 4 bosses. You can go Vicious. Like Fellow did the one before.
They will spawn 4 portals, and at 8 PM you can buy your item that you need. Usually the fraction decides on which boss they're going, and if you have this item, you can use the portal, and the portal will bring you directly to the raid area, siege area. And even if you die, you can stay up on the ship and still use the portal to go back there again. And there you will get nice rewards, tons of AP, and the best thing about it is that they turned it into no PvP zones. So no more toxic behavior for Elios that are 3 or 4 times more. So they actually achieved something that AION was missing all those years. And this is, they tackled the fraction balance pretty nicely here. So you can't just lock one fraction out simply because you're more players. So now everyone has a chance, even the Asmodeans, to do their sieges undisrupted and to get their rewards. And that includes all the sieges, like even those we are going to talk about on a few pages later. So for the Asmodeans, that's good news. Now you can participate in raids again, and don't need to be bothered by other fractions.
And so yeah, that's something I noticed also. Like there is a lot of content now that is either in neutral zone or like you can fight your own faction, so that you're not stuck. Like for instance, instance battlefields or arenas, Dredgens, I think it was. Like you could fight Helios versus Helios, so it reduced queue times, and then again in open world now.
It really solved the fraction balance.
Yeah, and that's nice because that's also one of the big points.
Yeah.
At least in Europe, I'm not sure how they are in other regions about that, but in Europe it's a big topic. So another timed event, we have the Tema Dimensional Rift Battle. This one is 3 times per week, on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at 8 p.m. And yeah, so this one again, it becomes a PvP zone. Okay, and this one is the Legend one. Okay, that's why I was confused earlier. So the guys from the Legend will be counted as allies, and everyone else will be an enemy, basically. When it starts, you will have a rift spawning in the middle of the arena, the platform. And when you hit the rift, it will spawn battle. When you kill those battles, you can reward. Pretty simple. Among these rewards, you can get Abyss Rift particles. And these ones, I think you mentioned it earlier, can be used for Legion crafting material. So this one is pretty important if you want Godstone, Mana Stones, and Experience Serums. Do you have anything to add for these ones?
I would just say the dimensional experience. No, I would just say the dimensional experience should give you like 10 million, I think it is.
It's not much, really not much.
Yeah, it's not much, so that's why it's not really worth it. There's gonna be there is a patch version where you were getting like 200 million. That was definitely more worth it. I don't know, man. You will again. Do not worry about the level as much. Yeah. You will get there eventually by just doing your daily stuff every day. Do not focus. As long as you're 65, your level does not matter anymore. So just continue with the daily stuff and you will get to level 70 eventually. That's why I wouldn't waste my mats or resources in a dimensional experience serum.
I mean, you can even craft them, but they cost like 10 eternity marks, and it's not really worth it. They also drop in the outer eye of Tiamaranta, where you do your dailies. Yeah, I will, like Philo said, don't worry about, just be active, do your dailies, and you will reach level 70.
The dimensional chests.
The eternity marks are just so much more worth it. Even with the later patches, you will get in the crafting window so much more cool stuff that you want to craft. So that's why keep your marks and seals and stuff.
The 55 gold PvP accessories will be deleted. Not in 4.0, but later, I think they will. That's what you said, Vicious?
Yeah, no, the materials to get them.
No, because the
it's like the coins where you can buy them. You can still farm them, yeah, and disenchant them afterwards. But the quests by leveling up a character, they're not any tradable anymore. They're now those medals that are now on the broker. They're called the Legion Support Corpse coins. And those will get untradeable.
Yeah, the coins get untradeable.
Yeah, but you can pre-farm those stuff right now and disenchant it to have a boost on the early start. Yeah, and you will need it. Later, there are new stigmas which are getting introduced, that you can level up 10 times. Then they will boost your attack speed, your HP, your M boost, and stuff like that. And you need a lot of those, those marks. So that's a new, long-term goal. Save all the eternity marks and disenchant gear.
So yeah, you have quests for the Dimensional Rift Battle. So we mentioned the daily quests, so each faction you get orders for daily quests that you can accept the quests at the Watching Eye or from the Black Cloud Mission or your ships, so you can always get them anyway. New markers, yeah, these ones are the normal changes, we'll say. So NPCs have moved from La Savane to Chamaranta. The altars altars also, Dragon King altars have been moved. The new map, we already shared it, so it will be in the video that I will give you later, but I will also post the map itself on Discord, so you can have it anytime. Every content has also been...
You skipped kind of fast over the orders. I think you mentioned the orders just now, right? The order bags.
Yes.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, if you can go a little bit up. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this area. So as soon as you go to your ship, you'll have an NPC that gives you your daily quests, and at first it will look a little bit complicated. You'll just receive a bunch of items in your inventory with a timer on. So what you need to focus on is, like, do not worry too much on it. Because the quests are now also ranked. So you have low quests, high quests, and mid quests. And the way it works is just every quest is different. So that's why focus on, depending on who you're playing with. If you're completely solo and you're under-geared, then obviously focus on the low quest. If you're somewhat geared and you're solo or with like 2 or 3 men, then focus on the mid ones. And for the high ones, try to look in for LFG for players to use the high quests. There are ways how to do it. So, just I don't know, man. I just focus on streams for now to see the best ways to go to the higher ones and, do them. Also, in addition, you will have the NPC Black Cloud Secret emissary. That one, if you want to complete your quest, but you only have higher ones, you can just go there and you can repurchase on a limited 3 by purchase per day and 4 purchase, depending on the grade, and 6 purchase and on the endless purchase. So I would recommend to at least do the 3 ones and the 4 ones every day. And when you buy the bags, make sure that you go for the second or the last option usually, because that is the one that gives you the highest rewards. Yeah, so try to focus on the highest rewards ones, and you should be fine. But do not worry too much about the high-end tier reward ones, because those ones, even though they give you the most rewards, some of them are going to be a little bit too hard to do them solo. So try to at least find few people to do them with in LFG or something.
Yeah, and it's better to do like some lower level ones, but that you actually do, than some high level ones that you will skip 3 days in a row because you can't find, or you can't.
Agree. Yeah, exactly. Agree.
So yeah, that again,
also
you have to...
after every incarnate conquest, you will also receive like an epic quest, which you can do in the upper Tiermaranta Mesa, and the Kina rewards there are pretty high. So yeah, we should do that.
Oh, okay.
Preferably in groups, because all the people will try to kill the mobs there.
Okay, so I guess this time we're done with the orders. And then I guess we have everything important.
You have the monster summoning scroll, if you can go a little bit up again.
Oh, this one is a big one. Okay.
So...
Oh, yeah.
No, just a little. Yeah, there, just a little bit down. Yeah. So, if you, when you capture the large ones, the large eyes, then there's a chance that there is an NPC gonna spawn. It's not a Shogu, it's a normal NPC, and that one you can buy a scroll, and when you do that, you can then use so basically you have to craft one scroll first with your legion, then you take that one to the NPC, and that one gives you another scroll, and that you can use to spawn a mob on the mid right on the map, where you can spawn the boss and you can kill the boss for the additional rewards. That's how it works. It's actually quite funny as well, because that's also something you can do with your legion members.
Okay, so you can get a lot of rewards.
It's the same thing as I mentioned earlier. So it's a lot of stuff. It sounds really complicated, but it's basically what you would be doing anyways on the daily basis, with just double and triple the rewards. So that's really positive with the patch.
Basically, they moved all the content from Last Run to the new map, Tiermaranta, to get the attention there.
That's true.
That's
true.
What it says, yeah.
Do we have anything more important in this section?
We could go about every point, but I guess let's just move on because a lot of stuff people will just figure out. Yeah, people just will figure out.
In the chat are interested in the new Godstone fusion system.
That should be
the altar of transcendence. Yeah, they want the good stuff.
So I love Siren, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Well,
the rest people will just figure out.
Anymore. It's on the main server, so it just become a normal map now. We removed everything there. Well, every big stuff there. Fatal Blastland. So we changed the Fortress battle. It will be not every. It will now be every Wednesdays at 10 p.m. And there is also a new addition, new reward for the player who lands the first hit, the players who lands the last hit, and one random player who hit the boss. All three will receive an additional reward. So in addition to the already existing ones, it's not only for these three, but they will have extra rewards. We changed some every items, so you can have the table. Inoki also sent me her usual big table with everything for the week and so on. So I will share that also. I will show it a bit later, and I will share it on Discord.
And don't worry, even if it's late, like the Sunayaka raid, that siege is over pretty soon. Takes max 10 minutes because it's only PvE. It's the no PvP zones. You don't need to fight the opponent zone, and after Sunayaka is dead, you probably have your reward. So
and it's late, but it's Saturday late, so it's fine.
Yeah, max 10 minutes. But it's really worth it. Like, you have to go to the Sunayaka siege because it gets the best rewards. Don't skip it.
Yes, but the Hexagon raid, Hexad raid, has hidden rewards. So what you need to do. so what you need to. Okay, so Hexad raid is gonna be a mess. I'm telling you already, it's gonna be a mess. It doesn't matter how many bajillion people go there. It's gonna be a mess either way. But the thing is, you need to make sure that you hit the boss. At least you make some damage on him, because even if we can't kill it, the individual reward will be sent to you through mail. Now, in the individual reward, there is a chance, and I was able to, that it happened to me, so that's why I can say it does happen. There's a chance that you get additional hidden rewards, which is a scroll that you would come back to Tiermaranta to activate. After you do that, you can get the high reward quests 3 times at a time, and then you can repeat that again 3 times. So you will have 9 rewards with just completing 1 quest, basically.
I think that's what I was talking about. I think it's the
I think
the conquests give this quest, but also the Hexa raid. I think
Yes. So this is highly rewarding because
you have to do them after. And don't forget to bring a cleric or something with heal, because it's like Philo said, it's gonna be messy. You will get feared, you will get AoE damage, and if you don't have a player class that has a lot of sustain, bring a cleric with you.
Yeah, hell, you will even start attacking your own cleric probably, but it's gonna be rewarding in the end.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, if there is some mental control, your first target will become your ally.
But yeah, again, it's highly rewarding. It's definitely worth it.
So we have the new raid. So Haoda and Tatar. We have the Exad raid. We have the Dredgen raid. So we choose the 10 p.m. in the skies this time. This one is a flying battle, I think.
Yeah.
And it's full PvP this time. So again, this one you will need to be careful. This one is like a raid. We removed the Nuzantai Zantra raids. Instead, we have the Incarnate Conquests. This one, I think, will be pretty important. Like, for players. The Spirit Masters can no longer use the summon group member in the Haritoda and Tadar and Nuyarakas raid areas, but you can teleport pretty much everywhere on the map. So
you can teleport pretty quickly from the ship to this zone.
So even if you don't have a Spirit Master, you can still go there.
However, bring your Kisks. Elios can camp you there outside. Inside it's a PvP zone, but
why do you say only
PvE
Elios
zone? Or Asmos, sorry. Don't want to discriminate. Yeah, but on Asmos side it rarely happens. Yeah.
So you get Forgotten Weapon Fragments. The XP has been increased, but again, don't focus too much on this point. And the method for contribution has been changed also. I don't think I have the details for this, but basically the more you hit, anyway, the more you gain. The Fortress Battles, then again, level increased to 65. Are these big changes for the Fortress Battles, or?
Not really. I think the HP got lowered.
Yeah.
To tackle the fraction balance also, and the player base. Bonus bundle.
To help a bit the melee players.
And some stigmas. Yeah, some new stigmas were included in the reward bundles, like the hit mantra, whirling blow. I think that are the stigmas after 65 something.
Yeah. It's more like a DPS race now. It depends on the players if they want to make the siege a really PvP worth play, but it's not that case anymore. Initially it came out with, and that was worth it, but they have removed that instantly. So Korea first added like 100 million packs and godstones and whatnot for the rewards, but they removed it quite fast. Sadly. But maybe you are so nice and kind, Preston. Maybe you would like to add these changes for us.
I want. So NPCs, few changes. So of course NPC now says luminous weapons. The skill books that you get automatically are not sold anymore.
That's a big change.
Oh, this one is
something
big?
we always wanted. Yeah, you now learn your skills automatically when leveling up.
Yeah, most of them.
In the past, you had to run to your main town and buy all the books, and that's pretty convenient.
Oh
now.
Yeah, this one will be mentioned later. That's why I didn't go over there, but yeah. But I think it's not even all the skills, but yeah, most of them, big part of it. There is now a Holy Soul function at the Soul Healer, so you can regenerate HP
That's
and MP.
huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. So now you will have two
every time
options.
now.
When you speak to the Soul Healer, you have two options. One option just heals your soul, and one option heals your soul and also completely heals up your HP and MP. I don't know why the other option still exists. It makes no sense to me, but yeah, always go with the heal HP and MP as well.
Maybe for those who don't want to pay as much.
I don't think so.
So yeah, NPCs has moved. So we removed the Godstone Secreter and Mana Stone removers because of the new mechanics that we will explain a bit later. That's normal, don't worry. You can still do it. I guess that's pretty much it for these ones. So yeah, Black Market Sugar has been added to the airships. So yeah, basically you can do almost everything in the new zone, and it's easier to do. Yes? Anything for NPCs, or I guess we're good?
They're not so important, yeah.
Not important.
We're in the smaller ones. Items, so of course, new items for Luminous, or her Warpier, Cloth Armor. So yeah, everything has been changed. New Oblivion weapons. I think this one are more important. Or not at all. Yes, no.
I think the main goal is to upgrade your weapon. The Archenfleet Commander's weapon now. So the crafting, I think, is pretty dead. But yeah,
Yeah,
for
now
the
it's
completion, they
mostly
had
like
to edit
disenchanting
all
and
the
crafting
craft.
there.
Yeah, but for the completion, they had to include a new craft.
So earlier you mentioned the new PvP weapon. Who wants to explain it? It's
I
now.
think Philo did a good start explaining.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Again, so the way it works, you have two options to craft it. So one option, well, first you acquire the weapon, and when you have the weapon, which is actually quite easy to acquire, after you have the weapon, then you have two ways to upgrade the weapon. One is with more ingredients, but less amount of ingredients. So it's like more items you need, but each item has a less amount. Or you can do it with the items that you're gonna gather. You're going
the Dragon Lord's record cover. I'm standing in front of the NPC right now. You need 20.
That is
you need 20.
That is the other one, exactly.
Then you have a chance to receive the unfinished Scary Mishers dimensional box or the upgraded box already. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to refer to.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Damn,
it's okay.
It
is kind of a grind. I would agree. It's not something you will be doing really fast. But then again, there is no time getting in it. You can kind of do it in the background whenever you want. So you could be rushing it, and you could be having it fast if you go with
and
the
again,
first.
it's like you can be
option.
lucky and get the scarred weapon. The scarred is the bigger one. Yes. So you can get the bigger one, like directly, or you can get the slightly less better one, but still upgrade it later. So. In the end, you can
just
always
for
get
the information for the people in the chat. Could you explain where we get the Dragon Lord's records cover again? I think it was something had to do with the chest in the eye, right?
Yeah, so that's what I meant with the boxes. That's what I meant with the boxes. So as you, because the thing is, it's RNG. The problem is that if you go with the lower, your chances are lower because they have a lot of items in there. Like when you open the lower boxes, so you can even get the records as well, but the amount is just lower. But if you go higher, like with the higher rewards, there are less items, so there's a higher chance you will be getting the records. Now the thing is that right now it's more like an RNG based kind of thing, but in the future we're gonna get another update where you craft them yourself straight away. That's why I said earlier, just keep your materials if you don't have them ready. But if you just want to have the weapon as soon as possible, you can still go with the second option. And with the second option, you need more items, but then it's a little bit more grindy, but it is possible to just go in the eye and you get it done.
And you can upgrade two weapons, the one from the Burning Altar and the one from the AION Fleet Commander.
I just focus on the PvP one. I'm actually not familiar with the PvE version, to be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for the new PvP weapons. Then we'll add new mana stones. So it's a new grade, blue ones, I guess they are.
Oh,
You have the list here.
Yeah.
We will explain how to get them a bit later also with the Altar of Transcendence. There were also new Godstones, and the effects of actual Godstones have been changed. Most of them,
Praise yourselves, people.
In a good way or in a bad way?
I don't even want to speak about Godstones. I don't even want to speak about Godstones.
So yeah,
let's
you
go
have the whole
into it,
list. You will be able to have an opinion on them. We won't go over each one of them, but you can already check the ones you want.
I mean, we can talk about, for example, Beritla's Brain or Phrygian's Trick. Okay, now we have 10% blind with 10 seconds. It's insane. Or like a 6% silence for 10 seconds. And the effect is obviously higher. However, the long-term goal now is to get your combat talent to max, like make plus 15 gear. And so the duration of these Godstones will be reduced by 50%. So it's not all that bad, but you have to work on your combat talent to get the reduced Godstone effect on you, because the 10% blind is really annoying for 10 seconds. So it can be 5. Can be only 5 seconds.
So now we mentioned earlier, so the Godstone remover has been removed. That's for this, because you can now just remove them yourself in your inventory. So that's a big one. But the cost for socketing has been increased. So the Seals of Eternity, you mentioned it earlier, fellow.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. What I was yapping about earlier. This holy seals of eternity and everything. It's again, it's not. The items itself, they aren't that hard to acquire. They're actually quite simple and easy. And looking at the window that we currently have available, from this crafting window, it's like quite easy to understand. You have, as I mentioned earlier. Vic mentioned it earlier, we have the experience serum chest, we have the hair accessory chest, we have the upgraded weapon chest, we have the elite commander armor selection box, noble rare godstone box, noble heroic godstone box, and we have the holy agent weapon skins. And all of them, the materials are quite easy to acquire just by being active and just playing active.
Thank you.
I mean, you have to consider you can even disenchant accessories right now that drop a lot in Docker Evis Cosmos and other instances, and it's not gear and weapons anymore. So we'll get there. Just be active.
Yeah, literally anything and everything can be DE'd. There are items which you cannot DE, which currently you can DE, but in the next patch you cannot DE that anymore. I'm not gonna go deep into that one, so that's something you guys need to figure out on your own.
The important stuff is just to remember that you won't get enchantment stones anymore if you disenchant an item, but instead you will get eternity mark fragments, which you can craft to eternity marks, and then you can craft gears and what Philo just explained.
But I want to make this clear. Don't just go to the NPC and buy the DE item and start DEing your gear. You need to press P. You need to open your inventory. At the bottom, there's a new item, a new icon. It says Seals Hammer. That is what we are talking about. We aren't just talking about randomly DEing your items.
So yeah, we added some description to separate Asmodean version of some items. I mentioned that earlier. We renamed some event items in supply items so that they stack better. The scrolls, then again, so basically there will be only one version of each scroll, so you will save some space there. Is there anything big?
Yeah, I think
so certain gunstone.
What is to mention is the Kisk return scroll. Now you can purchase a scroll that brings you back to your Kisk instantly, so you don't have to kill yourself and wait the reds on your Kisk anymore. You just can activate the scroll and you.
How generous!
You keep your DP and all the stuff. That's new.
So the new experience serum, we mentioned it earlier.
Not worth it, really.
We mentioned it, that's it.
Yeah, I hope you guys add the latest, like the 200 million ones, because the 10 million is literally not worth it.
But it doesn't say, so I'm not sure which one. I can say you will know because you were on
yeah, I'm seeing it. That's why. I'm seeing the item literally in front of me right now. It says 10 million. So that's why.
So there were also changes with the Odela powder. Now there is only one.
Yeah, those are more convenient changes, and it's not bad. It's not good. It is what it is. It's just I mean, it's positive because more space in store in inventory. So that's good.
Tooltips. For the rewards, so yeah, skill books, stigmas, the places where you can get them have been changed. So you have the details here.
That is good. Remove the Kisk sold by general thingy that is positive, just a little bit up. The reason why that's good because you can stack that now. You can stack the bags.
There is one question. I actually don't have the answer, but maybe Larsa does. Regarding the scrolls, will they be like the actual lower level scrolls? Will they be changed to the higher ones, or they will get removed?
I don't know about that.
If Larsa knows, don't hesitate.
No, they will not be up. No. That I would doubt it. Like they will not be upgraded automatically.
Okay, so they would be deleted, and only the new ones you get will be at the highest.
Yes. Like it would surprise me, like really hard if.
Someone asked earlier also, and can the fragments that you... It will be with the Seals Hammer, but are the fragments exchangeable? I don't think that. Like you can't trade them.
You can't.
We only get them upgraded. Oh, okay. That was the question because I didn't understand the question. Okay.
You just can buy items that are tradable from the broker or the global auction house, for example, and then you can disenchant it. That's the way you.
Yeah.
So the protector coins are no longer tradable now. Oh, yeah.
Grissom, I kind of want to be that guy. You have another code for us? Just asking randomly.
I will have another one, but I want to wait a bit.
Okay. Just making sure that you don't forget that,
No, don't worry. I have the second one. I have the page open and everything.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, skill books and stigmas, we change the locations. Or Product of Doom, Burning Bronze Fortress, Incarnate Conquest, mostly. Protector and coins are no longer tradable. I remember that we were talking a lot about this one before, like in the previous update, because they became tradable.
You can still farm them now and get a boost early on by disenchanting.
So if you want to get them, it's now or never.
It's an insider tip for you guys in watching the stream.
So some of the accessories cannot be dismantled anymore.
Yeah, that's what I meant, that you should be dismantling it now because later you can't do it anymore.
The combat talent, so yeah, we will mention it a bit later, but the combat talent, there will be a few reworks on this side also. So that's why some stigmas and godstones will be included inside. A few issues, so these ones, a few bugs. Quests. So now you get your.
I got a complaint. I got a complaint from someone, or more like a tip. Daddy Issue mentioned that if you have two options now. Okay, you still can get enchantment stones by disenchanting your item. However, you need to use
the Seals Hammer instead.
A disenchantment tool. Yeah, if you use the Seals Hammer, you will only get those new.
That's what I said earlier. That you need to use if you want to DE stuff, you need to use the Seals Hammer, not just use the item. Because if you use the item, it stays the same. It's like what it always was. But if you use the hammer, then you get the materials that you need.
The Eternity Marks. So the option of obtaining enchantment stones is not gone. Still exists. Thanks for the tip or the correction.
Yeah, you need to be careful. I think that's all for items. Is there anything else important? I guess not. No, because after this is only some fixes. Then you have the quests. So yeah, campaigns up to level 60. So for lower levels, everything has been simplified. You can do
maybe 38 is great. The Fabled Godstones. That you can get Fabled Godstones by combining them in the Altar of Transcendence, and they can be traded globally.
We don't have the same version of Patchnotes. I think you're still on the old.
Okay.
Yeah, because it will be mentioned in the Altar of Transcendence itself later.
Okay. My mistake.
We removed it earlier. It's okay. Yeah, this version is newer, but from today.
Okay.
That's why it's a bit.
Also had that issue earlier because I opened his latest.
So yeah, now when you enter the testing lab, you get your quests automatically. So some quests have been changed for lower levels. So yeah, nothing big there. I think this one is pretty important. The maximum number of times weapon and altars can be completed has been increased to 2. I think it's mostly because
also the campaigns you
changed the
can level
pace.
up pretty fast now, especially the Luminous. Sometimes you remember the whole campaign and you just take it in. You don't have to go through all the steps to complete it. Leveling is speed has increased.
Everything has been simplified to level up faster because it's not like the old times where leveling was a whole part of the game. Now you just kind of want to rush it to the max level or close to the max level now, and you just want to do the big stuff.
The Ascent quest now starts at level 5.
Yeah. So yeah, everything is faster. And you will have events to help you get even faster, at least your Luminous. It's going to be a big sprint.
Personal opinion, at this point, give me an NPC that I talk to that rewards me with level 65.
Maybe in the shop? No. Are there any big points in the quests that are important? Because, yeah, of course, new content mean new quests. So, new campaign, new dailies, other quests that we mentioned already.
Yeah, you will obtain them automatically. Like, if you build a system, for example, you go into different areas and then a quest will pop up automatically, like a kill quest, for example, and
it's kind of, you can see it kind of as in I don't want to as in like an area event kind of, you know. So you go to a certain place and then a quest pops up, and if you complete it, you will be good rewarded or highly rewarded.
I think, Sky, it's a bit too precise of a question, so I'm not sure I will have an answer, but I can still ask. What happens if I keep the protection medals in the account storage or guild storage? Can I still use them on Luminous? I don't think.
No, because you can't trade them in your warhouse.
Yes, only the character who put it there can grab it back.
Yep. You have to level it up and then you can use those coins that you farm on your Luminous.
So yeah, the surprise missions, as you mentioned, like the random quests that will pop up. So yeah,
there is actually no way to have like a pre-gear unless you have tradable boxes or you have crafted gear.
You can only get gear that you will dismantle to get fragments, but that's the only advance you can have right now.
But you gear up pretty fast. What you can do is like you just buy IDs when the server the patch starts, or you can pre-farm Padmarashka gear right now that's tradable in your account warehouse. But you will get the whole Stormwing set by leveling up. So that's enough to take part in pretty much every starting dungeon. So don't worry about it too much.
So yeah, new content, new quests for each of them. So
just do 6-man Luminous runs.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of that.
Fast 6-man Luminous runs.
Like enchantment stones, mana stones.
Maybe prepare sunglasses also. So yeah, removed. Some quests are removed. Some of I have been up to level 70. So my next Stone Exchange quest has been removed also. Legends. So yeah, you now have the Dimensional Treasure Chest and the Dimensional Experience Serum Chest. Sorry. By doing the Tiva Dimensional Rift battles. Well, this one is okay. So Moreth, you increased the effect of one of them, of one of the Moreth buff. Combat talent. This one is a bit longer. So basically, the formula to calculate the combat talent has been changed. Do one of you want to go over it?
Yeah, we can like
Oh, quickly, of course, not every details, but
like now it also includes your rank, your level, your honor points, your enchantment score, the mana stones you're using, even the god stones you're using. Yeah, there are different varieties of god stones. The enchantment stones, of course, for example, there are the blue mana stones, which Fellow explained earlier, that you can combine. Those are calculated, and your power shards are not longer considered in your combat talent. And yeah, your combat talent that's why your combat talent may drop down a little bit at the start, because they excluded some of it.
yeah, but then your maximum combat talent still stays the same, so you won't lose anything apart from the number. Yeah, you
However,
won't
they
lose
added
your rewards.
added the new item which you can obtain. I think it's the last at the last stage, the 0.6, which is pretty nice. It's the herb treatment, and it restores more HP, more MP, and even gives you a little hot heal over time for 10 seconds. And yeah, when your combat talent reaches 21,000.
So you can still check we still have the rankings, so these ones are still there. You can check a player's gear in the rankings. There will be new trophies, of course. If there is higher gear, you can get higher scores, so new rewards.
And also what a lot of you people will be interested in is that they increased the PvE attack once you level up. I think it can be max by 15%, or was it higher? 15%. Yeah, with the new accessories, and so that's why you see, for example, clerics, which we talk later about with the skill changes, having 30k DPS in instances. So yeah, the higher your combat talent is now, the more damage you will deal in PvE. That's a new long-term goal.
Yeah, and since Moreth will also be there, you can also take a bit of advance, but this one is longer. Enchantment effects. There will be a new reward at 85 now.
And that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can get 15% PvP attack, 5% PvP, and less status
duration. What's really nice is the status duration, what I explained earlier.
Yeah.
For the 10 seconds, god stones that last 10 seconds. That's helpful. Yeah. And you even have them on lower levels. Yeah, it's not like you need a plus 15 gear, even for the secondary or the third state. You have status duration minus 35% or minus 40, so that helps.
And then, of course, the 50% for 90.
Yeah.
So yeah, Seal's Hammer, Seal's Anvil. So with the hammer, you can destroy your gear, like dismantle, but in a different way. You can get fragments or crafting materials in general. And with these materials, you can use the Seal's Anvil to craft your new gear.
Even godstones you can craft.
Yeah.
And a lot of gladiators might like stigmas.
Or maybe just
there was
dismantle.
a box. Heroic godstones, I see. Noble superior godstone box. Then you have an extendable weapon. Yeah, that for gladiators you can craft it with 100%. No need to go Atma and Draufne Cage thousands of times till it drops. And stigmas, no, I can't craft stigmas. However, you can upgrade them. Yeah, that's a new 3 stigmas they included.
So then we have the Altar of Transcendence. We mentioned it a lot today. So this one is one of the big features. It allows you to fuse mana stones or god stones to get new ones, possibly higher grade ones. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. So
that's what one guy was asking in the comments before. Yeah, but you need
that's why I didn't want to go too much into details because it was coming later.
Yeah.
So if you use level
you need
50 mana
6 of
stone, you get
each
60.
grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 of each grade. You can upgrade the green ones, 6 green ones, and then depending on how lucky you are, you get a higher one, or you can do the blue ones and so on.
And if
or you
even
can
if it
just do
fails, you
gold
can't
ones.
get lower. Like if you use green ones, you can't get white ones. That's
If
Yeah,
you
but
want
you
to
get the
gamble,
same.
the level.
Yeah.
You get the same level at least. Yeah. Great. Yeah. There's a great
And with the
success,
critical
normal success, failed. Yeah.
But they are
So we
tradable,
always
as I
say,
remember.
They are tradable, yeah.
Yeah,
At
so
least
that's a positive
that's what I was reading earlier, but they deleted it from the. I think they will be tradable.
They should be tradable, yes.
So if you want to gamble, you can buy them now. Try
you
it
can
out
already
first.
hoard. You can stack.
Come by time.
Be a Godstone scalper.
Then I mentioned earlier you have the mana stone, godstone removal. So since the NPCs have been removed, you can now do it yourself. So you can
that's actually pretty cool that you can just do it on the go, because you will be kind of playing around with the blue mana stones, probably adding them in because they have higher stats. So you will be kind of playing around with your stats to increase and improve. So I think it's cool that you can now just go ahead and do that on the go rather than having to go to a certain NPC all the time.
And I think that's also a big point of the new mana stones, the blue ones, is that when you remove them, they don't get destroyed. So once you have a blue mana stone, you can keep it for life. But green and white, sorry, if you remove those, they will get destroyed. So once you get blues, then you can just remove them. You will still pay kinas every time you remove or add them, but at least you will still have them. So you can change a bit. And same for godstones. So you have the fabled rounds that will get destroyed when you remove them. Yeah, that's it. But if you have the lower grade ones, they will get destroyed also. The fusion system, I think someone asked earlier, or you mentioned it. Do you want to go over it? So the fusion system has changed. Now you don't have to fuse your gear. Basically, you just have to equip them.
So basically, the way it works now is you put one weapon in your left hand, and then you put a second weapon in your second hand. And automatically, when you put the second hand weapon in, it fuses with the first one. And that goes only to the two-handed weapons. So, before you used to go to this NPC, you would put in the PvP weapon, for example, at the top, the Admiral weapon, and then you would put like a Padma or whatever, you would put it in underneath. And then you would have to always figure out the weapon combination, because whatever you would fuse, you would lose the weapon, right? That is not the case anymore. The way it works now is whatever you put in the left is your main weapon, is the hand, and whatever you put in the right is going to be the fuse automatically, and it can be removed as you like. So you don't have to worry at all.
You will keep this weapon, like it won't get lost during the fuse.
Yeah.
And that was important because like attack speed fuses, for example, for Spirit Master and Sorcerers were really pricey and hard to get. And now you just keep this weapon forever, and you can exchange your main weapon and still have the same fuse on it. Yeah, that's a great feature.
So yeah,
I don't understand what you mean by more weapons in inventory. Like, no, it's the same thing. It just means
it will still be on the character sheet. I will show the video
at any time.
Well, actually, I can do it now because we saw quite a bit of
stuff.
Go on. I will
on.
show it very quickly.
Let's have a look.
There. Okay, I will go there. Up, full screen. So you have this. So this is the upgrade for the PvP. So I mentioned you have the new mana stones. Do we see also the merging system? I think. Okay, Transcendence Altar. So yeah, so you see how it looks like. So you can fuse your mana stones, get a new box, and it was tradable. This one. You were unsure earlier, so. Wait, is it not here for the fusion stuff? I don't have to with those, and I managed to mix them up. Okay, it's here. Yep, here I am. There you have your weapon. Just equip the second one. And the tooltips update. It's that easy.
And now you see you just keep your weapon.
And you can change it when you want.
To your
I think this is insane. This change is really good. I love it.
Really good. So now you don't have to reform your underfuse again and again. Even if you upgrade your weapon or exchange it for a better one, just keep the fuse.
Okay, so Novice Pass, Progression Pass, you can't activate them anymore, but those who already have it will keep them. So skills, we mentioned it earlier, also a pretty big change. Now, the basic skills you get when leveling up, you automatically learn them. You don't have to go to the NPC every time. So that's a very big one, I think, in 2025.
Almost feels like the private server. Yeah.
Whoa.
Very convenient.
Let's not go
very
to the Forbidden Realm.
Oh, but it made it really convenient now to level up. Don't have to worry about your skills and run over to your main city over and over again. It's very helpful.
So now, every class receives a new Forte skill. When you're in group with the Lumines and she uses her Mezzo Forte, you can use your skills. It depends on your class. You don't have to do anything, you will learn it automatically. All good.
They will reset the cooldown, like it's a different skill. It's like you can use your normal skill first, and when Lumines puts your Forte skill, it will reset the cooldown of those skills, and now you can use the same skill, but with the Forte version again.
Yeah, like the double fear you mentioned earlier, for example.
The double fear, yeah.
Just random.
Every SM is gonna love this, yeah.
So there is also now like a paralysis reduction. If you get paralyzed too much in a row, it will get reduced. The new skills, we won't go over each of them, but there are new skills for every class, basically, so you will have the list in the patch notes. I also have a completely different patch notes just for skill changes, because it's very long. So yeah, I will show it. I will very quickly show it on stream. We won't go over every skills, because it would take days, literally. But yeah, I will upload both of them at the same time, so don't worry, you will have every details.
Maybe I can just add one more thing about the Spirit Master, because I was so excited. In the past, you had to run like a retard in the group, because the mass sphere was only around yourself, okay? On a target around yourself, like 15 meters. But now you can cast it to 25 meters on a target, and it will apply to a radius of 50 meters. So basically you have a 40-meter sphere now, which is finally here. So all the SMs will be very happy to not need to jump in the groups anymore. And yeah, those changes are really saving the Spirit Master class.
So to the 10% SMs, kudos on you. To the rest of us, we humbly and kindly want to say, please don't.
Please leave us alone.
You're all gonna re-roll Lumines anyway.
Yeah, for 2 weeks you will only have Lumines. At least. So when you have a higher level skill, you won't see the lower level ones, so you only use the higher level. Same for skills that are multiple versions, I should call them. It will all be combined into one. New growth stigmas.
Yeah, that was the ones I was talking about. Now you can upgrade those, and you need eternity marks at the end. Like it's a really long process, but you can gain, I think, 10% or even 13% more attack speed. So it's worth it on the long run.
But it's very grindy again.
It's very grindy. You will need it. That's really a long-term goal, but you can achieve it, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, skill effects. So in the other document, as mentioned, are there big changes in the skills because it's a long list? Is there anything very important?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Technically there are, but it's
Okay,
more for
we
each
can go
class
over
there
them
one
if they're
basically. Yeah.
I mean, it's more like the
the
effects.
It's more
they're
like
more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's more to each class their own, you know.
A lot of skills got more remodeled into instant skills now, so you don't need cast times anymore. For example, the cleric, which makes the combat more faster for every class.
Oh yeah, then again, class-specific flight skills, you get them automatically.
But you can see those in the list later.
Yeah, the whole list. I will very quickly show it because it's very long.
So important. Yeah, but the list with the effects, yeah. That's what you guys will be interested in.
UI changes. Well, it's basically we updated the UI with the new features. There are a few changes with the names. I don't think there is anything big on the UI side.
Luckily not.
Was it when you had the brawler, I guess, and had the whole rework?
Yeah, the whole UI changed, the icons changed, and
it won't happen again this time. So. Not worry.
It's basically the same. They just added the features like the Seal Anvil, Altar of Transcendence, and so on. That's it.
Other changes to this one are pretty small. And the big one. Okay, before we get to the Europe specifics, Fellow was asking me about it. I will give you your second code.
Yeah, I was about to sit in the corner and cry.
I will try to say it correctly because I've been told I could put a lot of letters in this code, so I've made them pretty long, but then I have to say them, and it's like I shot myself in the foot there. So this second one will be for all such content much wow. So this is the second code you can get in game.
With all respect, at this point I feel like you're just messing with us.
Yes. What do you
Luckily,
mean?
we can copy paste it. Yeah, I want to make sure you don't miss it. So then again, it's the same as earlier. You go in the shop, you click the 3 bars at the top, you click redeem code, and you get it. This one has Yazba's Grace, Instant Sentry Scroll Bundle, and Fireworks. Just to celebrate a bit. We can't only give like useful stuff. So yeah, this is the second code. Just wanted to give it before we go to the Europe specifics, because then again it's pretty long, but we're at the end. Like after this, we're done. It's just the skill changes. And I will show what the CCs gave me.
Actually pretty hyped for what's gonna come next.
I will try to not show too much in advance. So yeah, classic hero specifics. I mentioned it earlier. Geranium, Tiark, you can still go in full pre-made. That hasn't changed. The HP in Fortress, in Afeta Beluslan, has been reduced. So a bit easier to do them even if we have less people in them. The HP of the pretty much every raid has also been reduced. Because as Fellow mentioned earlier, it will be a mess, so maybe it will be less messy if it lasts less time. The Tower of Illusion is still available.
That makes
Can
no
be
difference,
until
guys.
level 70. So it is, you can still do it. You won't lose any progress. We added some items to pretty much every dungeon. So mana stone bundles, some flux
More
X.
resources.
Yeah. So you can see all of the bosses. So yeah, lots of stuff you can add. You can get. We added also enchantment chests, level 91, 105, to every boss. I think it's full random.
Yeah, it's random.
No, because
However,
it's inside the dungeon.
rewarding.
Yeah.
It's rewarding to go in smaller groups now, because the bosses were nerfed, and yeah, good way to farm enchantment stones.
The focus is on four man, guys. The focus is on 4 man. 4 man is the way to go for the future games.
And to get used to the labyrinth, because you need to be 4 at least. In the weekly quests that we added now, you can get Inas and Mana Stone bags. So even more resource. So the open world drop in Lasfaran has been removed, since Lasfaran is not like we want people to go on Tiamaranta now. We increased the chance of heroic gear in the new dungeons. I think we did for the actual dungeons already a few weeks/months ago. So yeah, we do it for the new ones. Increase the drop chances for the burning subterranean weapons. You can get also these items in dungeons, so some accessories, some designs. I know there were a lot of questions and complaints about designs because it was only a world drop. So now you have a few more sources to get them.
And they don't drop randomly. Now you will get a chest, so you can choose it. Yeah, for example, a lot of clerics needed the agent's weapon because it's the only card speed mace that was in the game, and now it's a chest and not a specific.
Let me fix that.
Dropping.
Not the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, the only one that makes sense. So clerics and enchanters will be very happy about this.
But there is one more. Like, I mean, this is cool, but there is one more. Let's continue.
Kina has been added as loot in the form of diamonds to dungeons. Then again, Kina is always a big topic. So for all the high-level dungeons,
Kina
you can
amount
get
has
now.
been increased. Kina amount has been increased. I'm happy. Not excited. I'm happy. Like, I want more, but I think it's a start.
At least it should be better than it used to.
Oh, definitely.
You can still obtain the Doom Legion Commander's armor fragments from Doom Samael. Arenas. So yeah, this one we mentioned quickly earlier. Arenas, big topic also.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
a
they
huge
have been
one.
reworked, the rewards at least. So now we still have the Arena of Chaos and Discipline. They can be earned 7 times per week each. Sorry, it's getting late.
And you don't have to buy the thing anymore.
Yeah, it's just entries now.
Times.
You just go there.
Yeah.
And now it's worth going because they added new rewards on it. For example,
at this point, I think that's
comes.
It's
mentioned right after. So yeah, you can get now Abyss points and Crucible insignias.
Yeah, so the Abyss points, as I mentioned earlier, it's increased drastically. So if you run a whole week, you get a solid amount of Abyss points by doing all your entries. Regardless of winning or losing, you get a good amount of Abyss points. Huge amount better said.
We also increased the seasonal rewards. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So I think that's the last page, isn't it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
we are at the end.
So seasonal rewards are going to be each arena season normally lasts 2 weeks, mana stones and enchantment stones. So the thing is what they have added. They have literally added with the NPC where you usually go and you buy your seasonal reward. And that NPC now has also all the items that you need, that you can use your medals from the PvP, from the arena. You can use that to buy those items. So you can directly buy enchantment stones on a weekly basis, always around. and you can also buy mana stones on a weekly basis. Is that okay if I just say all the items? I mean, that's gonna come anyways,
sure.
right?
Well, they will see them
Okay.
anyway.
Go on. The people are waiting.
Okay. Let me just give you
wanna
all
hear
the
it.
items that you can buy from the NPC because I'm actually just standing in front of him. So again, we have the normal stuff that we have anyways. You know, the herb, the discipline bags, and rabbit bag and whatnot, and then we have the sunset draken egg. So this is gonna stay. Then we have the skill skins, you know, for herb treatment, mana treatment, the seasonal rewards which have been added, and again, rare mana stone bundles have been added. The price is actually quite positive. The price is good. So for like 350 crucibles, you can buy, for example, a mana stone bag. For 600, you can get the enchantment stone 2100, and then they have added the 100 to 110, and they have added the 105 to 115 enchantment stones. They have also added the rare mana stones level 60 for a little bit more expensive, and they have added the red throne stigma selection box also in that reward, which is insane.
That's great.
And oh my goodness, we fought so hard for this. The Enraged Agent weapon chest. So you can also get the Cleric cast speed mace in for the arena token. So you can just do the arena, get the crucible bundles, and then you can come here and you can buy it. And the prices are actually really positive. It's not that bad.
They're reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable prices. So it is possible for all of you to get your stuff. And then, you know, there's like a Legion Merit, Godstone bundle, Legion Merit rewards, and material.
Overall, these changes are really good. So there's less pay to win. You're not determined about how good you are with the cleric, on how much kuna you can spend on the agent weapon. So you can basically achieve this and be on the same level than anybody else by just being active, going arena, and it will.
Bro, I'm gonna be running
arena. Oh yeah, with all my odds, especially.
I'm definitely gonna be running. Yeah, I'm gonna be running this arena, and you guys know I suck at PvP, so you can whoop my ass. But I'm gonna be going all the entries because I need my stuff.
Even if you lose, you will get rewards, and
Yeah, I was
somehow
showing them while you were explaining the rewards. I was also showing because Lursa sent me screens of what you can get like in the arena, in Abyss points and medals and insignias. So yeah, I was showing that.
Yeah, but it's definitely a good change. It's like 100% a good change.
Yeah, well, we know we received a lot of requests to add rewards to arenas because at first it was only just to keep them because I guess they were to be deleted with 3.0. It was, or at least before.
Honestly,
I'm not sure which update it was. But then we managed to keep them. But players were like, "Yeah, but it's not very interesting to do." But now it is. So enjoy.
It was one of the most famous and beloved instances of a lot of players.
Yeah, I usually prefer like instance PvP rather than open world because it's usually more fair and it's a lot of fun.
You have a 1-1, But now it's rewarding.
And now we're done. That was the last one. And experience points required for level 61 to 70 has been adjusted. I'm not sure in which I guess it means it's a bit easier to level up to 70 here than it was in other regions, but I'm not sure there. And so yes, that's it.
Wait. I didn't see that. Wait, the experience point required for level 61 to 70 have been adjusted. That is okay. I would need to see that because
I'm
65.
not sure in which sense. Maybe Lursa knows, but I'm not sure in what way.
Okay, so kind of to give context to it, after level 65, you need at least for somebody who's logging in every 3 hours, 5-6 hours, you need a solid week or two, even a little bit longer to reach 70. So them saying that it has been adjusted, I'm assuming it has been reduced. That's what it means. If my assumption is correct,
a bit more. Like maybe you need less from 65 to 70, but you need more between 61 and 65. I'm not sure. It's more streamlined. That's what Lesson said.
But like it is most streamlined that you
so
jump
basically
from
you
level
need
to
less
level.
for
It's
the
not
last
so big
levels, but you
anymore.
need more for the first
Okay,
ones.
okay.
So it's more spread out.
Oh, that's good. That is a good change. I like that.
Oh, okay. And also the total XP was also a bit cut. So it's both, actually. You need less, it's more consistent.
So that is definitely another huge change.
It won't
Nice
be as
one.
horrible as the 5.0 patch, where you needed half a year to reach the next level. So in a few weeks or like in 1 week.
It was not the same mentality as now.
I mean, I kind of like to mention that you can technically, if you're really active with your guild, there is a possibility to also craft a dimensional experience serum chest where you need 3 abyssal rift particles and 15 legion essence fragments. So if you have an active huge guild that is doing all the quests and everything, then you can craft those chests. And the chest, if you're lucky, which is 5%, which is not that low actually, you can get a golden serum, which gives you 110 million XP, which is not that bad.
It's a little bonus, we'll call it. Little incentive. And that's it for the patch notes. So as I mentioned, we'll also have the skill changes. So it will be a separate file. Don't worry, I will upload everything. So and then you have 50 pages, so it's even longer than the patch notes we just had. And it's only for skill changes. So you can find your class, you have details on everything. You will have it all. No surprise.
So Dresdom, give us the update tomorrow, please.
No, it will be a Wednesday. That's first point. Then I will also share the videos that I was sent. So I used Inoki's and Ima's videos. I will share them in the chat right now, and I will also add them on Discord. I mentioned the timetable. So here it is. So you can have everything every day. You can have everything in only one file. It's here. So thank you, Inoki. Thank you, Ima. Thank you, every CC on the game. Thank you, Fellow and Vicious also, to be part of the stream.
Definitely.
It's a huge help because, as I mentioned many times, you know the game much better than I. It's nice. And then we have the rewards. So
Oh, I'm actually really, really happy. I mean, of course, I've been in this stream many, many times, and we had different people in the stream while I joined. But today I'm double excited and happy because we have Vicky, who I've been following for the longest time, who is like a theory crafter and the best build master I know. Oh my goodness, guys, you need to watch his videos. It's amazing.
But I can't just say the same about you. I mean, you have been a part of AION for so long now, and giving great insights, tutorials, even testing out new patches before they were released on different
Thank you.
China, and giving us all the good information to prepare. So
well, I think that's all. If you have any questions, so I saw the question a few times. I will answer it, but you're probably not going to be very fond of the answer. Cheaters is always a big topic. We know some exists. We are still banning them. During the PM later, we shared a few weeks ago. We gave some numbers. Of course, these numbers are higher now. We are still banning them. We'll keep doing it. Again, if you have any proof or something you see in game or what, just send it to the support, and they will do the best they can with it. Then regarding cheat, that's all I will say, because I won't be able to answer if this or this player is banned, because I don't know, and because I wouldn't be allowed to say it anyway. So just wanted to mention it because it's a big topic in the community, and I saw a few questions tonight. Okay, then I guess we have everything now. So we'll be cutting the stream. I will be uploading the patch notes and the videos, the picture later tonight. And that's it. See you, everyone. Thank you again, Fellow and Vicious. Do you want to add anything? I think you did already, but do you want to have some last words?
No, I just want to say thank you, and I want to say definitely check out this patch. It's a really fun patch. There's a lot of good stuff in it, and if you don't have yeah, if you don't have as much time to do everything, do focus on at least the arenas and the tower, because those are the ones that I think are really rewarding as well. But yeah.
Vicious, anyone from your side?
True. Gearing up is fast. Tell your friends. Make it lively again. I think it's a great way. There's less pay to win than you might think. Everyone can get on the same level right now. Farming resources is so easy. And yeah, give it a try, guys.
Well, see you everyone, and
See you.
have fun.
Thank you.